What do you no longer care about? I used to be a people pleaser. I was always the one who would say yes to everything, even if it meant sacrificing my own happiness. I would go out of my way to make sure everyone around me was happy, even if it meant I was miserable. I was constantly worried about what other people thought of me, and I would do anything to avoid conflict. I was so focused on making everyone else happy that I forgot about myself. I was in a relationship with a guy who was emotionally abusive. He would constantly put me down and make me feel like I was worthless. I stayed with him for years because I was afraid of being alone. I was so worried about what other people would think if I broke up with him that I stayed in a toxic relationship. I was also in a job that I hated. I was working long hours for little pay, and I was constantly stressed out. I stayed in that job for years because I was afraid of change. I was so worried about what other people would think if I quit that I stayed in a job that was making me miserable. Finally, I reached a breaking point. I realized that I was living my life for other people and not for myself. I broke up with my boyfriend, quit my job, and started living my life on my own terms. It was scary at first, but it was the best decision I ever made.